This video is significant for me because it's the first one I've done since my wife Cindy passed away, and that's the reason why there's been a delay in me getting videos out. One of the things that Cindy encouraged in me was my photography, and particularly the landscape photography that I have been doing over the years. And it was she who, or was one of the people who encouraged me to start a vlog. So this video is going to highlight features that she specifically liked, and there's one in particular that has significance, and that is she liked waterfalls. So here's some waterfall shots from 3 different locations. So hope you enjoy them, and thanks for tuning in. Welcome again to another of my videos, and today I'm in Perthshire and I'm seeking out a waterfall and maybe a few more. Anyway, stick with me and we'll see what we can find. Okie dokie. Well, here in Glen Lyon, and I'm coming to a waterfall I've wanted to come to a number of times before, but never managed to get here for various reasons. So I'm coming just up to what is affectionately known as the Roman Bridge, or it's a pack horse bridge. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a moment once I just get there. Okay. Well, here's the aforesaid Roman bridge. Not quite sure, I don't think anybody knows why it's called a Roman bridge, because it was built, as far as I'm aware, in the 16th, 17th centuries, and from my poor historical knowledge, I don't think the Romans were around here at that time. Anyway, it's a pack horse bridge, but anyway, it's absolutely stunning with the waterfall behind it. I hope you can hear me. It's quite windy at the moment, and it's beginning to rain as well. The waterfall actually goes all the way up the hillside. It's quite a large waterfall. But anyway, I'm going to work the scene from down here, working my way up, shots of the bridge and the waterfall. So we'll see how we get on. Okay. Taking just a general scene from the base of the waterfall, with the bridge and the waterfall in the background. Just a basic general scene. I'm going to work my way up. I'm shooting at ISO 200 at 60th of a second, f7.1. No filters, just taking it as it is. A nice bit of light coming in now. Okay, I switched to my wide angle zoom, so I'm shooting at 20mm f14, so I've got quite a lot of depth to this picture, and ISO 200 and a 30th of a second to begin with, and I'll maybe take a longer exposure, but we'll see. Right, there we go, and it's looking a wee bit, well, not too bad. Okay, take another. Right, there we are. Okay, let's check that. That's right, not too bad. This is a classic shot of the main cascade of the falls here, and I like the way that it comes down to a V at the bottom there, and the rocks in the foreground just to set it off in contrast. So shooting here at an 1/8 of a second, f14 ISO 200, and if this is any good, I'll put it up just now. Well, you know what they say, a Mars a day helps you work, rest and do photography. Well, it's good. I've been here a couple of hours. I've taken a variety of shots. Not sure, I'll put the best of them up at the end, but it's just been great being here. I'm going to leave pretty soon because it's getting a bit overcast and there's some threatening late rain clouds coming by as well. So anyway, just another opportunity for me to really enjoy the wonder of God's creation and to see waterfalls. I mean, they just blow my mind. Anyway, I'm praising God for the opportunity to be out here and appreciate what He has created for us to enjoy, and really to boost our mental health and spiritual health for that matter. Okay, I'm going to sign off at this point. I've got at least another waterfall I want to get before I put this together in a vlog. I stopped off at the Bricks of Aberfeldy. Any time that I've been here in the past, the river's been flowing quite fast, but it's not nearly so fast today, and I'm actually quite glad because I'm captivated by some of the cascades, the small cascades down here at this lower end of the falls. So I'm going to catch one or two shots here, so hopefully these will turn out good. Okay, well, for the next stage of this vlog, I've been joined by my pal Steve-O.
Hi there.
You're my pal, aren't you?
I'm a pal, yeah.
Okay,
As far as I'm aware.
Just as well you said that. I hope you realise how privileged you are to accompany this distinguished photographer that nobody's ever heard of.
I had to book a spot apparently, but yes, I am privileged.
Anyway, we're off to a waterfall, the Falls of Falch. So it's about an hour and a half's drive away, so we'll catch you there. Okay. Okay, we've arrived at the Falls of Falch, but I'm a bit further down from the actual falls, taking a shot here that I'm finding a wee bit interesting. Anyway, I'll try and show you what I'm doing in just a moment. Give me a minute. Well, this is the shot that I'm trying to take. I like the way that the river is just snaking down from the top left down to the bottom right. So I'm taking a wee shot here, so hopefully that'll come out and I'll put it up if so. Okay. Well, we're still We're still down at the lower falls of the Falls of Falach, and it's a midgy nightmare here. But I've come across this lovely cascade, and I've got a boulder in the front to give me some foreground interest. So I'm not going to hang around talking because I'm getting eaten alive. We'll take a shot here, okay? Well, this is the classic shot of the Falls of Falach, commonly referred to as Rob Roy's bathtub. Apparently he used to jump in and bathe here or swim here, I don't know. Anyway, it's a place for wild swimmers. I caught some of them earlier on. Anyway, I'm going to just take a classic shot here and maybe one or two others. Okay. Well, this place has got a memory for me here. I was here on one occasion before with Cindy, my wife, and I was positioned somewhere about here on the rock, getting ready to take a shot. And all of a sudden Cindy shouted, and there was a man right behind me, and I'm not sure what his motives were, whether he was just looking at my gear or whether he was thinking of something a bit more dodgy. But anyway, as soon as Cindy shouted or came towards me, the man disappeared. So that's a memory that I'm grateful that Cindy was here. Well, that's eventually got some shots that I was hoping to get. The place was crawling with tourists and midges. Anyway, I think we managed to get around both of those, and hopefully there's some decent shots there for you to peruse, which I'll put up at the end. So how was that for you, Stephen? Hope you weren't too bored.
No, I wasn't bored, but you know what? I don't think we're pals anymore because of all those midges. I think I've been eaten alive.
Okay. Well, we'll blame it on the midges anyway.
Blame it on the midges,
okay.
yeah.
Anyway, I hope you, thanks for tuning into my channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you for it. And what's the other thing? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and ring the wee bell, because that notifies you when the next vlog is coming up. I hope you're subscribed, are you?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you said that, or you would have been walking home.
I would have been walking home.
Anyway, folks, good to be out in God's countryside and taking in some of the beauty of His creation.
Definitely.
So, take care, everybody, and tune in for when the next one comes. Look after yourselves. God bless, and bye for now.
Bye-bye.
and I'm shooting at ISO 1. Yeah, start again, come on. Right, take 2. Well, here's the aforesaid Roman bridge. So this is essentially the shot. I'm just liking the river that's snaking down here diagonally from the top left down to the top right. So anyway, if this shot looks okay, I'll put that up in I'll put up. Oh, start again. Come on. Take whatever. Well, this video is